me a story, one where we're both wandering all over this room. Maybe I'll say what you're needing. You won't take back your pleading, and the sun will shine through. Tell me your story, one that keeps me falling asleep in your room. Maybe our hearts will stop mourning, 'cause tragedy's boring now that I found you.
Hello guys, welcome one and all. Goodness me, I should probably pop a light on, shouldn't I? There we go. It's actually a lovely day today in Manchester. Yeah, really nice. I've actually got the window open and the blinds not drawn for once. There's actually some natural sunlight. And it is a reasonably important game today. I was going to say big, but it's not a big game because it's Southampton and they are bottom of the table, tee-hee. But it is an important game in the sense that if City win today, if we do the business as we know we should be able to do, then it all but guarantees Champions League football. It doesn't mathematically, but it basically does logistically, considering the other fixtures of our top 5 rivals, including the perhaps the most important one being I've actually forgotten what it was. It involves Newcastle. 2 of them play each other. Is it Newcastle-Chelsea? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Maybe it is. And Newcastle also play Arsenal. Again, maybe I'm making up the Chelsea game. There's definitely a game where someone plays someone in the top 5. I'm very convinced of that. Educate me. Who is it, guys? Let me know. Yeah. Sadly, it is a 3 p.m. So there is going to inherently be a little bit of like lag and whatnot. I'm technically watching this in Romania. Allow it. So please try to avoid spoilers as much as you can, because again, I am literally in Romania right now. And that's Eastern Europe. Yeah? That's far away from Southampton. Chelsea Newcastle, that is the one. Thank you, Jack. I thought that was the case. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. This is also important because if I go to the Premier League table, okay, yeah, which is broken. Well, if that was working, then we would know that if we win today and Arsenal lose against Liverpool at Anfield, which is a reasonable possibility, then it comes down to goal difference for that battle for second place if that result happens. If we win today, if Arsenal lose tomorrow, but Arsenal have a significantly better goal difference, specifically, because I thought that table was going to show me, but specifically, they have a goal difference which is 9 superior. Now, that might seem insurmountable, and maybe it is. Now, maybe it is, but let's say these 2 eventualities could happen. If Arsenal lose tomorrow 2-0, that could happen. And if we win, they go down to plus 31. And we win 5-0 today. Again, that seems like a lot, but they are the worst side in the league. I don't get us away from home. That could happen. Could. But that would mean there'd only be 2 goal difference points ahead of us. And then it is actually realistic to catch up. Again, maybe we can make it a slightly more realistic 4-0 to us, 2-0 to Liverpool, maybe, if that does go our way. But the point I'm trying to make is that there is a world where goal difference could decide second place. It's not likely, but it could decide it. And in that world, we obviously want to be in the best position possible. So it could happen. Alternatively, maybe Arsenal lose against Liverpool and then drop points against Newcastle and we win both our games and it becomes irrelevant. But either way, I'm looking at this game as an opportunity to boost our goal difference, etc., etc. I don't think Marmoush was ever going to start today, to be honest, Toby. Haaland was definitely going to come in. Foden hasn't started games since he got injured against United, so it makes sense for him to start. This is a game where I want to see a player like McAtee starting. So I would have been surprised if Marmoush started, to be honest with you, given the context of this match surrounded by all the other matches. KJ wants us to go through the lineups. Well, Southampton are Southampton. That's the thing. You know, big up Howard Bellis, whatever. It is interesting from a City perspective. Mrs. Nobbins has made me an alcohol-free mojito, by the way. It's very nice. It must be said. There's mango syrup in there. It's very lovely and sweet. Yeah, it is an interesting side from City. Again, there's been lots made of the bench. There is no... Again, just look at how stacked that bench is, guys. Look at how stacked that bench is. And people are wondering why Echeverry's not getting a shout. Tell me, where is he supposed to go? Is it... Well, I guess it would be Grealish, wouldn't it? But he's not getting over the bench ahead of any of Doku or Marmoush or Savio, is he? And even then, we're still missing Kusanov from that bench. So it's not as easy as just throw him in the sides. So it hasn't really surprised me that much that he's not featured at all. I would have thought he would have got on the bench at some point, but, you know, I do understand it. Yeah, in respect of, like, the setup, it is looking like Gavardio pushing back to left back, which is fine. I would assume Rico Lewis at right back, of course. So it's probably going to be a false winger situation because, again, we aren't playing a side with any nominal wingers. It looks like we're technically playing Foden and McAtee out wide. We all know that that's almost definitely not going to be the case. So it's almost certainly going to be Gavardio pushing forwards to the left. So we might see some nice link up between him and Foden, Gavardio and Foden. And the Lewis one is interesting because he doesn't really push up to that right side out at right wing. Not frequently anyway. So maybe it will just be McAtee playing out on the right. And maybe Lewis can potentially overlap him, but it's probably more likely going to be a thing where we see a 2-3 of Akanji and Diaz in the 2, Kova, Silva, Lewis in the 3 ahead, and then you've got a front 5 of Gavardio, Foden, De Bruyne, and McAtee, Haaland. That's going to be my guess. Who knows? Maybe it will be, you know, double false winger. Maybe it will be the wingerless 4-2-2 we've seen over the past few weeks. I doubt it. But I would have liked to have seen it with Haaland in the side, just to have seen if it would have worked. That's what I think will potentially happen, though. And again, there's no need to stress about it too much. Once again, in before City lose today, it's Southampton. I would expect us to win and win reasonably comfortably, to be honest with you. But let me know your thoughts on what's the score going to be. I'm going to be confident. Let's go 4-0. Come on. Let's be confident. Let's pick it up. As I say, I'm in Romania today for this match. The defensive line has changed. That's risky, says Dash. Again, I don't know if it is because this is a great game to rotate some of the players out, bring in some players like Akanji, who's just come back from injury. Foden, his first game back since his injury. I think it makes sense. How are you doing, Naveen? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. I finished my Lego Star Wars UCS Slave 1 build today. It looks fucking gorgeous. I'll show you the box. The actual build is in the games room, but look at this beauty. Look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm very, very happy with it. Would recommend. It's not called the Starship, though. It's called the Slave 1. That is political correctness gone mad. I won't lie, to be honest with you. It's called the Slave 1, Disney. Come on, guys. Come on. We're all adults here. We know what's going on. Matty says, could it be a 4-2-2 with the fullbacks providing width? I can definitely see that on the left. I'd just be a bit surprised if it did happen on the right, because I can't really remember Lewis ever playing that sort of role. If he has, let me know, but I can't remember Lewis ever doing that. If he's able to do that, that would be lovely. I just don't know if I see it, because when you've got a Nunes, and that's why I put Nunes in the thumbnail, because I thought it was going to start again. We've got a Nunes who's actually sort of built perfectly for that sort of wing-back role, always running up and down. Lewis maybe not able to do that at that sort of speed. How are you doing? What do you think we are doing in possession, says Spartacus. Yeah, so that would be my guess. A 2-3 with Lewis moving into the midfield. Or could it be a 3-1? Could it be a 3-1, actually? You know, and so Gavardio stays back. But I wouldn't like that, because then I don't know what we're doing with our wide players. I think, for me, the best way it works if you have a wingerless system is you need width elsewhere. So I'd like to see that, but we'll see. I don't mind McAtee out on the right. It's not big of a concern to me, because I don't even think he's going to be here next season, but you know. Yeah, Newcastle, Chelsea, thank you guys. Good evening, Leon. Crucial to win. Oh, easily. Yeah, this is the definition of a must win. every single game is must win. No, I haven't just found a VPN. I use it for when I need to watch 3 p.m. kickoffs. As I say, I'm in Romania. It's a free one as well. So, you can pay for like Nord or whatever they're called. Or you can just get a free browser proxy and it doesn't even change your whole system to the VPN. It just changes like my Google Chrome. So I can still stream as normal, but my Google Chrome is thinking it's in Romania. It's very clever, isn't it? Yeah, I'm doing great, Faisal. Yeah, I've spoken about that Max Sport. I don't think it's a problem. He's also on the bench, isn't he? So he's not dropped out the squad. He's just out the first team. Again, rotation's a thing. He started a lot of football. Haaland's coming back in. We don't need Marmoush as much now. It's absolutely fine. I think it's great. It's a lovely side. Again, I'm sorry if I keep underestimating our opponent today, but it's Southampton. They're the worst side in the league. They're on track to match Derby's record for points. Is that right? Like lowest points in the Premier League season? Jack, can you confirm? I think that's right. I think Derby got 11. Echeverry is not in the squad. He's not on the bench today. No, he was in the travelling squad, but not on the bench. It's lovely, Louise. Yeah, if you like Star Wars and you like Lego, then and I like both of those things, then it's a perfect combination. But there we go. It's very lovely. I'm very happy with it. And the issue of Lego is that if you build one, it's like crack, isn't it? I'm addicted to crack. I just want to build more. I want to build and display and display. I'm literally running out of space to put it on. I haven't seen Lewis do it before. I didn't think so. Colin, only the finest. The goal of this lineup is to keep possession, says Prezino, and hopefully just to score a load of goals. Yeah, I got a house in Eastern Europe just for this match, absolutely, so I could watch this all the way from Romania. I don't know what opera is. I do, Sidious. I do. Dash, that's crazy. Drop the name of the VPN. So this one's called, I think it's called Urban VPN. It's a Google Chrome extension. There's another one which has got like a Fox thing, but that for some reason took Romania away, and I need Romania because that's where, because I'm watching this, guys, on Prima Play. In case you guys want to copy me, it is £5 a month. I don't want to do it every month. I just activate it whenever there's a 3 p.m. game. So I'm basically paying five quid for the privilege of watching this match. I think that's worth it. And to be fair, if I wasn't a streamer, I would definitely do that because I could pay, £100+ to get all the football, or I could just pay like I speak Romanian now, or I could just pay a £5 and get all of it all the time. So that's the situation. Again, it is going to be, yes, Urban VPN proxy for Google Chrome. That's correct. Again, I'm going to be behind you because I'm all the way in Romania. So if you would like to synchronize your timings to me, you're more than welcome to do so. Please try as much as you can to not spoil if you can. That would be lovely. I'm just about to kick off here. As I say, I've got a bit of a delay considering I am in Romania today. What the hell, Musty? That's outrageous. Aguero's already scored a hat-trick. Insanity. There we go. We have kicked off. Lovely. Again, if you could please try to bear in mind, this is the time I'm running at. This is what I'm operating at, yeah? So don't worry about it. The first thing I want to see from this lineup is where is and immediately Rico goes out to the right. How interesting. So it is going to be Rico holding the width. Okay. How fun. How fun, how fun, how fun. So are we going to see a 3-1-6? Are we going to see that 4-2-2? Foden's a lot... oh, no, yeah, never mind. Yeah, Foden's playing where I thought he would do. Gavardio pushing up. That makes sense. Bernardo, Gundo slightly deeper. As I say, Lewis is there. De Bruyne technically in the most central area. Yeah, that's about what we thought it was going to be, assuming it stays like this. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Anyway, get your score predictions in as Kevin De Bruyne whips a ball, and it's a corner. Boom. Oh, wait, it's from the left. Give it Phil. We're going to score from this corner, I've decided. Easy mode. Easy mode, easy mode. I'm 53 seconds behind. We'd love to see that. Got 100 points, mad. Physically, you're ahead of me. It's very hard to type. Yeah, no worries, Spartacus. City are pushing for Flamengo's right back Wesley to have him before the Club World Cup. Phil, that's a stinky ball. Get out of my club, you absolute pathetic human being. Get out of this club. I never liked you. Useless idiot. Give Echeverri all of Foden's minutes, I reckon. All of them. Sell him next season. Idiot. Anyway. Let's have a look. Oh, that's another thing as well, because normally I get to watch the match there. I have to watch it here, which means that my preview chat is there and my live chat is there. So it's all... So thank you, 3PMs, for ruining my life. Wait, who was that just won the ball back and trapped back? It couldn't have been... Yeah, it couldn't have been who I thought it was, because he doesn't know how to play, off ball. That's crazy. Must be the sun. Must be the sun. Must be the sun. Crazy. Venusaur. Yeah, that's sick. That's a sick Venusaur. Big up to you, Jack. Love that from you. Yeah, I don't know anything about this chap. Can't lie, won't lie. I know literally shit all about Wesley. All I know is that he's got a good name. Wesley.
Me watching Nobbins say I've decided we're scoring from this free kick while I'm 50 seconds ahead and I saw him deliver the worst corner ever.
Yeah, he was actually taking off corners forever. No, that is a good thing, to be fair. In a transitional year, what you want to establish is if you can't win the trophy, then you need to try to improve elsewhere. You need to, lock in some... that's crazy. Who just intercepted that ball? It couldn't have been who I thought it was, because he can't play off ball. That's crazy. You always want to add something, yeah? You always want to add something, yeah? And genuinely, what we have added this year is actually good corners on our right and on our left. Now, we often score quite a lot of goals from corners across a season because we have an outrageous amount of corners, so it's like, by definition, that's obviously going to happen. But we're very wasteful with them. I would love to see what the actual conversion rate is. Whereas this year, with Foden actually, as it turns out, he can take them from that right side, and he's actually been very good at them this year. He's got a fair few assists actually from them. And now we also have Marmoush on that left side, and he's got at least one assist from them, maybe even two. Or was it just a really dangerous corner he did against Arsenal? I can't remember. And he certainly got one assist from them. We've actually got good corner takers now, so that's a good thing, I guess. So that's progress. That is progress, and the wheels of progress. The wheels are churning. They're churning. They've always been burning since the world's been turning. Like Billy Joel, we didn't start the fire. You get me, guys? How do you feel about the Wirtz bomber? Oh, lads, let me tell you right now, I was the definition of ambivalent. I seriously have had zero interest in this whole... Oh, that's a nice little slip through into Bernard. Oh. I actually searched my Twitter thing yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was. Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh, it was. And I searched LNobbins Wirtz. So you guys can do it too, so I'm not bullshitting. I don't think I've... Oh, that's nearly a nice slip through by Cover into Rico. I don't think I've ever tweeted about him, ever. So in before, people say, oh, you're just coping or you always did want him. I have literally never, ever been that interested in the concept of the signing. So I am incredibly ambivalent to the notion of it. Now, I'm not saying that he's a bad player, because he's an elite player, and it would be fun to bring him in. But I'm sort of looking at that signing almost like a cherry on top. I tell you what I need before I bake a cake. I need to have a foundation. Someone tell me, does anyone want to bake a cake with a cherry on top without the cake? No, you don't, is the answer. Let's get a foundation and a structure. That's what I'm more interested in personally. That's what I'm personally more interested in. I know it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen because the club have basically said it's not going to happen via Jack Gorn. I still don't really get why we have to decide between the two. I don't agree with that, but whatever. I would much rather, and again, I've said this a long time, if we are going to spend around 100 million quid on a player, you know, in the range of like 100 to 140 million quid on a player, and that's around how much Wirtz is going to cost, yeah? I would much rather spend that sort of P on an 8. I wanted Bruno Guimaraes for 100 million quid. That was the sort of player I wanted. I still want a Baleba for 120, 130 million quid. I know it's not going to happen. I'm just saying what I want. I would much rather invest that money into somewhere else in the pitch. If we're going to bring in one massive player, I would rather invest it into an all-round midfielder than this than this 10, whatever you want to say. That's how I'm looking at it. So I've never personally been big on the signing anyway. Again, I understand that's not me trying to degrade him as a player. It's just more, I don't really care about him that much as a City player, as a concept. It doesn't move me. It doesn't this might sound incredibly bizarre and arrogant. If we signed him, I wouldn't be particularly excited. If it's announced tomorrow, Wirtz has done a U-turn, City signing him tomorrow for 130 million quid, I wouldn't be particularly excited. I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's fine. Now, had we signed Bruno G in the summer, guys, you would not have seen me for love nor money for a couple months. I'd have been partying in Marbella, yeah? Or Marbella, as Brexiteers probably call them. I don't bloody know. Anyway, I've done a lot of chatting there. You'll notice that I've not really been talking about the football. That's because nothing's happening. My 5-0 desire is not looking good. How you doing, by the way, Andrew, mate? Congrats on the league. Don't know if I've said that, but big up to you, mate. Fully deserved. Absolutely. By far the best side in the league, and it's deserved. Oh my God, I've just realised Foden's hair is not shit today. It's not shit today. It's actually competent. He's actually not got his. I think that Phil Foden has got the worst haircut in the entire Premier League. I've said that for many a day, many a moon. This ball going to be whipped in by Kevin. Oh, nearly fell to Yoshko, but it's a corner. Yeah, normally Phil's got the shitty little bowl cut trim. Today, it's actually sort of there. There's actually something there. Palmer's is up. I think Palmer's is like, they're the same style, if you can even call it a style of bowl fucking cut. Foden's actually letting it grow out a bit there. That looks a lot nicer. Keep it like that, matey. Keep it like that. This is the other thing as well. Again, like if I tweeted it. I think my tweet got heavily misinterpreted, by the way, because I tweeted saying, I basically said, if you think that Echeverry is good enough, then you should be happy that Wirtz isn't joining us. Is essentially what I said. And that's true, by the way, because if you are of the view that Echeverry should be, next season, starting for City, etc., whatever, if we sign Wirtz, and Wirtz is going to play, and rather start, at least 30 games in the Premier League. If you sign a player for 130 million quid, you don't not start him as often as you can. That's a good intercept by Bernard. Have a twat, mate. Oh, have a twat. You're not signing him to not play a lot of football and start a lot of minutes. And I personally don't believe that Wirtz and Echeverry can coexist in the same starting 11, unless you pop Echeverry out wide or something. I would find it very hard to envisage both Wirtz and Echeverry in the centre of the pitch at the same time. I don't. If Echeverry was left-footed, I can maybe see it a bit more. But even then, it's still a question mark, and a big question mark I have. It's not like Foden and Echeverry or Foden and Wirtz, where they could definitely coexist. I don't think they could. So if we did bring in Wirtz, someone tell me where Echeverry's getting his minutes from in the centre. I don't think it's happening. And Wirtz is young. He's what, 22? So, and Echeverry's 19, isn't he? So there's only like a 3-year difference anyway. So if you're bringing in Wirtz, and even if he stays here 8 years, I would really struggle to see Echeverry getting any consistent, meaningful minutes in his best position over the 8 years. So that's all I was saying with that tweet. I am not one of these people, by the way, who thinks that Echeverry is as good as lots of people think he is. I don't think that. In fact, when I was writing the script for my Echeverry video, I actually started with my problems I had with him, because I had lots of problems with him, and I still have lots of problems with him. I found it a lot... I'm such a hater. I found it a lot easier to write about the weaknesses of Echeverry rather than his strengths, to be honest with you. So I'm not one of these people, but it got heavily misinterpreted. Anyway, story time, over. 11 minutes in, again, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening right here, right now. It's been nice, it's been controlled, it's been... I guess the idea is that eventually Southampton will crack. I thought that was going to be an own goal. Go in there. Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, big up to you, Andrew. It's up there, yeah. Who else has got the worst haircuts, guys? The worst. And don't say Nobbins. I mean in football. I mean the football world. Don't give me that shit, yeah. Phone just get dreads. Yeah, can you get like an afro? Can you get an afro, please? He tried to copy Messi. Wait, what? Phone should go skinhead, what, like Wayne Rooney? When he got his hair transplant. Big up. The hell's going on here, referee? I thought it was Mike Dean for a second, but he's retired. How are you going to replace De Bruyne and Silva in midfield? Great question, Andrew. I don't actually know. It seems the club were looking to bring in Wirtz, or wanted to. And again, maybe I should do a whole video on this or a whole stream on this. And we have touched on it before. Again, maybe this is me playing more so like a devil's advocate situation. As Foden whips another ball in. This time it's deep to Erling. Headed back across goal. Oh, that's much better from the corner, City. Come on, second balls. That's good, though. I don't mind it when a corner goes to the back post for a player to head back, because if anything, I think that causes more confusion than a direct corner. So I wouldn't mind if we leaned into that a little bit more. I wouldn't mind that at all. Yeah, maybe this is me playing devil's advocate. You don't necessarily need a high volume passing player in the centre of the pitch. Now that is what Kevin De Bruyne is. And I was thinking about this, and this isn't me being rhetorical. Like, these are genuine questions to an extent. Rico Lewis, or whippage. Southampton just about surviving, or unnecessary foul there. Come on, lads. Who is, like, and by high volume passing, I'm talking about a very specific sort of player here. A high volume passing creator. I.e. a Kevin De Bruyne. Or a Baena. Maybe even like a Cole Palmer, that type of player as well. Who is Barcelona's? Who is Real Madrid's? Who is Liverpool's? Who is Arsenal's? I know now they could say Wirtz, but if they sign him, but who is Bayern Munich's? Who is Inter Milan's? These are all genuine questions, but they're slightly rhetorical. Unless I'm missing someone obvious, I don't know if any of those clubs have that sort of player that I've been alluding to. You guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm being quite genuine there. Please do correct me. But again, Liverpool this season, who is their high-volume, central, creative passer? Yeah, Trent. Who's a right-back? He's not in the centre. Pedri, okay. I don't know if Pedri counts. Okay, even if he does. I would err on the side of that not counting. I don't think that quite fits the mould of what I'm talking about here. Oh, this is potentially nice. Oh, Gavardi with a header back. That's such a shame. What does high volume pass mean? Yeah, someone who passes a lot and someone who creates a lot via the passer. Basically an expected assists merchant from open play is what I'm basically talking about. Kova with the outside the box. So for example, Liverpool's is Trent, but he's a right back. Who is their central player? They don't have one. I think nearly every single one of those teams I've listed, again, maybe Pedri's the only one, even then I don't think that even counts personally. I don't think any of those sides have one. Now again, I'm not saying that therefore means that City should just copy everyone else and not do that. But what I am saying is that there is this idea or notion that in order for City to become a good side again, that's a really nice ball by Phil. Oh, Yoshko. Then what they have to do is sign this direct, high-volume passing, creative passer who gets a fuckload of expected assists and, again, creates via the pass from distance from open play. Because that's what De Bruyne was. I'd say most teams don't have that anyway. Certainly the team that's going to win the league this season doesn't. Now, you need that somewhere on the pitch, obviously. You do need you need it somewhere, whether you have it at fullback, whether you have it in like a false nine, whether you have it in your deeper players, whether you have it in your wide players. So again, I keep saying so again. That's sort of what I mean, Jack. Yeah. That doesn't mean that we sack off midfield. That doesn't mean we sack off a midfield passer. I would love a Wharton. But that's a great shout. Wharton isn't a 10. But he can still be a high-volume passer and creator from another area of the pitch. It's not the end of the world if we don't bring in a player like that, is all I'm trying to say. Savio has been our best example this year. Oh, this is intricate football by City. Oh. Savio, for example, he's been our best option in respect of these expected assists. Despite what Twitter would have you believe, Phil Foden also fits that mould. I'm not a huge fan of the Gibbs-White signing, but as Spartacus rightly says, Gibbs-White has that to an extent. To the same level as De Bruyne, no, but it's not about trying to do that. That was a nice forward pass by the player who never plays forward passes. Doku has that as well. Maybe more so via the carry than the pass, but when he gets into those areas, it's still a thing. Rodri is that sort of player also. If we sign Cambiasso, he could be that player from fullback. If we sign another fullback, he could be that option from right back or left back. Maybe I should do a whole stream on this. We're not really talking about the game. Again, there's nothing to talk about. Have we not scored yet, says Maverick? It's not been a one. I think Gvardio's not having a good game. I will say that much. He's having a bit of a stinky game so far. He keeps giving away the ball, and that's upsetting me. That's upsetting me. Foden and McAtee have looked very good when they've had the chance on the ball. Haven't seen... I think Bernardo as well has looked good. Haven't seen too much from Kevin or Haaland yet. But we shall see what we see there. As I said yesterday in the space, we were going to spend 150 million on Wirtz, as in the fifth top, get bedroom, mate. They're not going to sell him for even 200 million. It's not going to happen, Spartacus, and you know that he's a chavvy. You know that he's like an old careerer. I know he technically went to like Qatar or whatever, but you get me. He's going to be there forever. Bernardo with a little dink. Final ball just hasn't been there yet. Come on, the boys. We need this victory on the South Coast. Again, it's a lovely day in Southampton. By the way, LNobbins is in Southampton today. So big up to her. Big up to LNobbins, still making it. What's upset you? You can't replace like for like anyone. You can't replace like for like anymore. You need 2 or 3 players in a team to create and score. Indeed, Andrew. And Liverpool have won the league without having this sort of player. They did it even more so when they won the league in 1920. That was even more extreme, where the midfield were just not at all. They were more of like an engine room, and the fullbacks were basically all of the creativity. We shouldn't replicate that. But as long as you've got bits and bobs all over the pitch. I'm not trying to demean De Bruyne either, you know, for a moment, but we did ultimately win a title nearly without him. Again, it's not, I just want to reiterate, it's not the be-all and end-all. It's not the be-all and end-all, guys. So yeah, that was a long-winded answer to what I think about the Wirtz news. Oh, dearie me. Imagine how hard the Dzeko champ would have hit if we won the league this season. You can't have it all, Musty. You can't have it all. Come on, Rico. You got this, mate. Bernard. Give it to my creators. Give it to my attacking quintet. It's a corner. It's a corner. What are you guys up to tonight? Let me know. There's almost definitely not going to be a post-mortem, by the way, because I'm taking Mrs. Nobbins out for dinner tonight. It's going to be delicious. I actually know the head chef, so I have very expertly, and he owes me a favour, so I very expertly got us the best table in the whole restaurant with a lovely view of the, because it's like a massive glassed sort of window, with a lovely view of all the surroundings. Very excited. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. I think last time they had like some sort of scallop starter, which was unreal. Don't know what I'm going to have this time, but we'll see. Oh, of course, there are other games going on. What are the scores around the grounds? Anything that's relevant to us? Not really. No. Why was there no morning kickoff today? Why was there no 12:30 today? I know the games aren't particularly exciting, but like even like tomorrow they've got back post. Oh, Yoshko nearly. Even like tomorrow, couldn't they've moved like United West Ham to the early kickoff or something? I don't know. Oh, that's not who I think it is. That was not who I thought it was, floating in a really dangerous cross from deep. There is no way that was who I thought it was. Surely not. That's crazy. Oi, Musty, no spoilers, you little rat. Damn, so that's crazy. Oh yeah, Phil, these corners are honking. Sort your life out, mate. What are you doing? But that ball before it, oh. Again, that's pretty impressive for a player who doesn't like to play the ball forward. Insane. We won't stop pushing the truth agenda. It's not even an agenda, it's just a reality. We're not going to stop pushing that, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Don't you worry, child. Come on, Kevin, have a twat, mate. Oh, that was really nice how you found Haaland. Was he offside? No, it was offside. That's a shame. Good idea, though. Maverick, don't worry. A game of football's 90 minutes. I want a 4-0, but there we go. Good evening, Mad Hatter. How you doing? Yeah, Yoshko was well offside. Godhen, he started this game very well. I think he's been our best player so far, so that's a good thing. Who do we have off the bench? Do we have we do have O'Reilly, so we could bring on O'Reilly, move Yoshko back to centre-back. That could definitely happen. I'm not really seeing enough action on the right side yet, though. So we might need to look at bringing on, like, potentially Savio, or maybe just a Nunes if we want to keep the same shape. Perhaps that could also work. That could also work. Yeah, I'm very happy Akanji's back as well. We need as many players available for the FA Cup final. Obviously, you want as many options as possible. I still think there's... Akanji's not leaving in the summer, is he? That wouldn't make sense to me. He's got another year in him. I think the year after next, he should probably be moved on, though. No, it does depend on, what happens with Barr and Hayes, Kusanov. But if they all develop how we think they might be able to, then Barr should probably come in and Akanji moved on. Again, I know they aren't the exact same, but the vibe is there. Do you get me? Yeah, we've had him for a while as well, Musty, right? And let's be real, we're not going to give him an extension. I think that would be a mistake. Oh, what was that, Lewis? Calm down. No, he's been a very good signing, yeah. Especially given the context of the transfer fee. What was it? 20 million quid? If that? Was it less? Was it less? I think it may have been less. Where's Howard Bell has got a headband? What's that all about? Who do you think you are? Sort it out. Mancunian therapy, absolutely, Ed. I totally agree. If Ederson stays, then the two priority signings become fullbacks, left back and right back, quite easily. Oh, unnecessary back heel from Phil. We love to see it. We really do. He's feeling himself. Have a twat. Someone have a twat from outside the box. Come on, we've been good at that this season. Have a twat. Yeah, we need the fullbacks. If Ederson leaves, obviously goalkeeper becomes the number one priority. But before we can even think about midfielders, dearie me, sort out the fullback areas, and that will solve a lot of problems. We saw it happen in the Centurion season. That doesn't mean we'll go ahead and do the Centurions again. But there's a reason why Pep bought 3 fullbacks in his second season. Because he assessed the fullback options. He was like, right, you all are about 80 million years old. You're all about 80 million years old. You need to dip Kolarov, Clichy, Sanya, Zabaleta. You all need to dip. We're bringing Mendy. We're bringing Walker. Brought in Danilo. Similar vibes. Need to do the same. Need to refresh. It would be class if we signed Cambiasso a left back and only played him at right back, though. Just to like keep with the theme of not ever really signing like a proper left back. The only goalless game again. Jesus. It'll come, guys. Don't worry. The goal is inevitable. Can't believe we rocked to a Kolarov and Zabaleta in 2017. In fairness, Kolarov played well that season because Pep sometimes used him as a left-sided centre-back. And he actually wanted him to stay, but the writing was on the wall. We knew we were going to go for Laporte again. And he wanted to start more. Fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. Yeah, Foden should definitely be subbed. It's not like he's been our best player on the pitch so far. You are an intelligent human being, and I would love to continue to engage with you in a conversation about football on an intellectual level. That would be a very intense value conversation for me. Who was that recovering the ball? Couldn't have been who I thought it was. That's crazy. Who was that playing the ball forward? Couldn't have been who I thought it was. That's crazy. Anyway. He was a Jan signing, yeah, but I think we went in for him before and he didn't come. So it was like, you're going to come, aren't you? You get me? That's exactly what I'm saying. Listen to the Nobbot, guys. Leave a like on the video. It's all good. It's free and it helps your boy. It comes from a place of oh wait, no, Naveen, I'll answer you. I don't have to say anything. I've just leaned back and I know the answer. Look at Southampton building up from the back. Who do you think you are? Yeah, that's more like it. Punt it up so we can win it back. Good job. Flagged. What the hell? Mass report. Oh, dearie me. Don't you worry. Oh, is someone going to help Phil here? A 2-on-1? Yeah, okay. No one helped him. We'd love to see that. I also like it when my players go 2v1. Come on, Kevin, have a twat. Oh, he fell. It's a free kick. He has been good. He's been our best player so far. Good music. We'll have to see that. He has so far, Nabito. Again, he's been our best player. But for on a real though, we should sell him, and he is shit. And last season didn't happen, nor did the season before that, or the season before that, or the season before that. But there we go. Signing of Nico confuses me every week. There's just no. I think it's just because there's no rush, Musty. Again, he's an 8. Also, Kovacic has been playing quite well recently, so it's all good. It's all good in the proverbial. Why have we not been creating anything? Asks Matty. I will say I don't really like the use of Lewis in this game. I don't like the Lewis McAtee situation that's happening on the right. I'm not saying that's their fault by any means. No, I agree, Musty. I agree. But it just seems to break down in the final third. Like normally when it's fallen to Kevin or Yoshko so far, in fairness. Pred Hunter, you are most people. You can see the stream delay, Godhen. It's there. This is a Kevin special. Oh my god, this This is to if he scores another goal from outside the box, guys. How many does that put him to? He's already eclipsed Henry. Could he catch up to someone else? I've got the notes on my fucking Twitter. I've definitely said box one time. Like, what we doing here, mate? Why are you lying to me? Where are we? Kevin, yes, here he is, Kevin. Oh, it's over. What a shame. Kevin's currently on 30 goals from outside the box. Gerrard is 3 ahead of him. Can he get 3 goals from outside the box in 3 games? Well, if we were being fair, then we would be giving De Bruyne another 200 games. Because Gerrard got 33 and 504, De Bruyne 13, 279. So obviously, De Bruyne is the better shooter from outside the box, regardless of what people may believe on that. But there we go. It's a great point. And also, like, minutes would be more interesting. What was interesting when I was researching Gerrard is that he actually scored most of his... Well, not most, but he scored a higher proportion of his goals outside the box in his later seasons when he, like, was more of, like, a deeper player. Not from open play, like from set pieces. Also, not mainly free kicks, mainly that thing they do where, you know, a player lays it off via a free kick. Yeah, Dash, I don't really know what more Foden could be doing in this game, to be honest with you. He has sort of been the one playing the ball forwards, playing the crosses into dangerous areas, winning the ball back quickly. There's not really much more he could be doing. I guess he could be selfishly just shooting the ball every time he gets it. I guess that's the problem. Maybe. Oh, back post. Oh, nearly. To be fair, he could have done better with that ball. Nice idea, though. Not an easy pass at all. Good idea. Maverick. Don't worry about it, mate. That was nice. Really good idea. Really good idea. More of that, please. More of that. Matty says we need Nunes. I wouldn't mind bringing on Nunes. Again, just so we have a bit more of a presence on that right side. Yeah, Foden's been cooking this game. I'm enjoying this. Anthony, what did you want Haaland to do with that? Like, Foden slightly overhit the pass. There was nothing he could have done there. Bengal, I hate you, mate. Oh. I think I've made my stance on Kevin De Bruyne pretty clear. If he were willing to accept a significant reduction in pay and was willing to be an option off the bench, then I would extend him by a year in a heartbeat. However, from the noise that's coming out, it seems that Kevin still believes he is that guy, and he still thinks he can play at the highest level. What does that mean? Yeah, Pretento, I'll say it again, Pet. You are most people. So what does that mean? To me, it probably means that he therefore thinks, well, I can play at the highest level. I therefore deserve highest level wages. Now, that cannot happen. That cannot happen. Yeah, Pret Hunter, you keep saying moronic things. You've lost replying privileges. Well done, Pet. Bored now. Bye. Kevin, whip it, mate. Here it is. Oh. Next time you'll get him. De Bruyne at Napoli. Now, that would be fun. Sky blue as well. It fits the branding. It fits the branding perfectly. I'd love to see him, you know, go to bloody Bayern and just, like, vibe out there. Vibe out there with Vinny. Your Belgian boy. Yeah, Italian League would be very suited to his current physical state. It's a lot slower. Surrounded with lots of players who can protect him. Surround him with runners as well, like McTominay. Oh. Who knows what could happen. Again, because it's slower, mate. I don't know. I'm not a fucking injury specialist, but if it's a slower league, I'd suspect less likelihood to get injured. Maybe. I don't know the full ins and outs. That would be a guess. I don't know. Yeah, I do love Kev, Legend, etc., but the comments he's been making have been silly, to be honest with you. They have been silly. You're not that guy anymore. This is very painful to say. You're not that guy anymore. You can't even do a whole season without getting injured for months on end. And then it takes like however many weeks to get back to full sharpness, and then you just get injured again. There's too many of these situations with Kevin. I'm not yapping good music. I'm talking about the future for Kevin. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's chill. Come on, guys. Can we get a goal before halftime? That'd be cute. That'd be cute. Getting McTominay on the end of Kevin De Bruyne's crosses, that'd be class. Exactly. That'd be cute. That'd be really cute. But again, Andrew, he doesn't want that. From what you keep saying, he wants to start. He wants to start at the highest level. In fairness, I've no idea where he's going to get where Napoli are going to get the money for his wages, if that is the case. We'll see, though. We shall see what we see. Bob's not on the bench. No. As good as Rico and Yoshiko are, they can't provide width in the same way. Oh, definitely. Definitely. They're not natural width holders. Now, Gavardio can do it because he is, like, unique. Yeah. So he can do it to great effect. Lewis, less so. That's not his gig. That's not his vibe. That's not his vibe. So I probably would be looking to bring on Nunes for Lewis at some point. Again, that's not Lewis's fault. It's just the state that City are currently in. We understand that. We understand it. Why is Southampton in our box? There we go. Easy mode. Dole says, can see it just being a 1-0 win. I would have loved goal difference, but all I really care about is getting top 5 football and getting the 3 points. So if it's a 1-0 in the 80th minute, I actually don't care. Just give me the 3 points. Just give me the 3 points, and I'll be a happy lad. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Come on, Diaz, shoot it. I dare you. Nah, he didn't fall for the dare. Oh, yeah. What I would probably do, if it does keep going like this, it will become a concern for me. What I would probably do is I'd take off, because we just haven't really been doing anything with McAtee and Lewis. I'd personally take off McAtee and Lewis and put on probably Savio and Nunes. I would say, if it continues like this. Oh, Diaz is actually, oh my God, he's turning into Kyle Walker. That's crazy. Is delusional a fair word to describe De Bruyne's POV? Yeah. I think so. Because if he thinks that he is a player who should be earning that much money and playing at a club like City every single week at this stage in his career, as COVID gets done a little bit too easily there, then yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. That's what I mean, Musty. Again, and once again, it's not inherently McAtee's fault. We're just not really utilising him. But if we're not going to do that, then you might as well bring on a player who is better used in that sort of area, and that would be a Savio. So I'd bring on Savio and pop him on the right. That frick. Oh dear. Anthony, that's only because there's space to actually attack, though. How would you replace Trent to creative place and striker? The issue is, Andrew, that you can't, I would argue. I think you're just going to have to find a creative outlet elsewhere. I know you're looking at Frimpong, and maybe that would work because he's not a right back, so I guess that would technically work. But I suppose the solution would be get a left back who can help out and be that guy. I'd maybe even look at a midfielder as well. This isn't having a go at Liverpool's midfield, but they just don't really have necessarily that sort of player instinctively. This is, guys, this is an alcohol-free mojito that Mrs. Nobbins made for me because she's out in the sun, sunbathing. It's got mango syrup in it. And it's quite nice. It's quite sweet. I don't like mojitos, but this one's nice. And as I say, we're going out tonight, so I'm chilling. McAtee is... It's a shame because the first game I saw of him and Palmer at the same time, I was more impressed with McAtee. It was only like 5-10 minutes. But it was really nice. It was really nice football. And I don't think that the lack of minutes has helped, obviously. The lack of, consistency. Oh, Kova, yeah, really strong spin. Oh, and that's a foul. Yes, well done, Kova. Love that. That's very Rodri of you, Kova. Beautiful. Need some alcohol and mojitos. Well, speaking of alcohol, guys, there will be a drinking game watch-along for the FA Cup final. My clock is not slow. I am delayed, KDB the GOAT, because I'm watching this in Romania. So make sure you sync to me. If you can. Make sure to not spoil. How are we not 3 goals up? Maverick. Calma. Tranquilo. Tranquilo. I've got faith and confidence that we will score. Kevin's been listening to me. He knows he's only 3 away from Stevie G. I don't know. Is it like one of those atomic clocks where they send them up and send them at the speed of light and they go slightly slower? Is it like some sort of physics experiment? Come on, Kevin, with your hair. Come on, mate. Come on. It's probably more suited to a right footer, this. To bend in. So it's away from the keeper. So it should be Kevin to hit it. And indeed it is. And it's straight into the wall. Okay, Kevin. What are we doing? What's going on? Is McAtee clipped in? That's nice, McAtee. Oh. Kanji, second balls. Second ball's the best ball. Recycle. Replace, reuse, recycle. Switched out to James. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. What have you got for me? Yeah, look at McAtee there. Look at how isolated he was. This isn't a problem of his. There was 0 option on the overlap. And that's because we have no natural... We have no player who naturally wants to do something like that. Again, that's where a natural right-back comes into play. That's where a Nunes comes into play. Or a Savio comes into play. So we do need that option out on the right. I would like to see, as I say, Savio or Nunes come on at some point. Preferably both. Preferably both. Right now, we ain't doing nothing on that right. Did De Bruyne go down too easily? Probably. Or Walker. In fairness, he would actually provide the width. He wouldn't do much with it. But he'd try. He'd try. You get me? I'm a bit surprised that De Bruyne started this match. I personally wouldn't have started him. I probably would have gone for Lewis in his position and Nunes at right back. Or maybe, McAtee in his position and then Savio out on the wing. I'm a bit surprised that Kevin's starting this one. He's played a lot of football recently. And as I say, that concerns / surprises me. Foden into Haaland. Nice. Back to Kova. Oh, nearly. Is that a corner? Yes, it is. That was a lovely ball by Phil, yeah. Really nice spot to break the lines and pick out Haaland. Really nice ball. I've got nice balls, guys. They're in the garden. Guys, this is our 6th corner. Can we bring Marmouche on just for corners? You know how in American football, you've got those players who literally just kick a ball. They just come on, kick it, and then they go back on the bench. That's a thing, right? I think they're called kickers. They kick the ball. Can we introduce that into the Premier League? It looks like it's going to be half-time 0-0, which is upsetting. I think the easy fix is to just bring on a right-sided presence, and then it's a lot better. That's fine. I think you do that pretty easily with bringing on a Savio for McAtee, bringing on Nunes for Lewis. I'd keep the rest of the team, though. Probably. That should be a yellow card for stopping the play. That should be a yellow card. Why isn't that a yellow card? Why isn't that a yellow card? Hello? Hello? Was he the chap who's already on a yellow card as well? Damn. Damn, we've been robbed, no cap. Mode pred. I'm a mode. Oh, mod. I think I'm a mode. Like, what mode are we talking about here? Hello? Foden's been our best player so far, so I don't really know what people are watching. Right, half-time, yeah, it's not been a particularly good half-time. First half, rather. There have been some good individual performances. Foden's been great. Kova's been great. Bernardo's been fine. Haaland, haven't seen enough of him, but again, that's probably our fault more so than anything else. As I say, the main concern for me is that right side, and De Bruyne as well. To be fair, I've not really been getting much from Kevin. But in the first instance, I'm looking at McAtee, Lewis. At least one of those should come off at half-time, TBH. Because right now we only have a threat on that left side. And that is obviously not ideal. It's obviously not ideal. So that's why. That's a simple change. Simple change. Changes the dynamic slightly. Ideal scenario, bring on Savio for McAtee. Bring on Nunes for Lewis. Or take off De Bruyne for Nunes, move Lewis into a more central area. That works as well. But those would be the changes I would make, chat. Those would be the changes I would make. We don't need to change anything else. The rest of the midfield's fine. You know, Kova, Bernardo, they've been good. Say Foden's been great. Gavada's been doing his thing. Defenders have been alright, haven't had to do anything, really. And, yeah. That's my assessment. That's my assessment. Doku, would I bring on Doku? No, because the left side's been fine. I'd bring on... unless you're bringing Doku out on the right. The left side's been fine, so I wouldn't really do that. Savvy to come off from active. That's the change I would make, because again, there is zero... there is zero... What's it? Zero threats, zero anything on the right. In fact, the only times anything have happened on the right is when Foden's drifted over there and crossed the ball in. Those are the only times where anything has actually happened from the right. So, that's a shame. But there we go. It's tactics, it's robotic and predictable, says Good Music. And that's where a player like Savio comes into play. This is what I mean. I totally agree. It should be that situation. Take off Lewis, get O'Reilly on. So would you move Akanji to right back? And then Diaz, that could work. But then where's your right-sided presence? Unknown. You'd need to do more than that. You'd have to do something else. That's another person who's lost their replying privileges, FYI, Bengal. It's clear that Rico, in played at fullback, doesn't want to stay wide. Yeah, and this is not his problem or fault, because he's not a right winger, is he? He's not a right back or a right wing back. He is an 8. He's a midfielder. So asking him to do a midfield job in possession is absolutely fine. Trying to make him one of the width holders ain't fine. Roy says bring on Marmouche and Savio and Nunes. I don't know if I'd bring on Marmouche yet. Maybe later in the game. I'm talking about half-time changes, though. Half-time, I want at least one change for that right side. I'm looking at Savio. I'm looking at Nunes as the main options. I bring Doku on for Maxi Bernardo and pop Foden on the right, says Musty. If he did that, you'd also have to bring on a right back, I guess, because otherwise you're going to have the same issue with like what McAtee's had in that first half. You just have like Foden doing nothing, and he's been our best player. So I don't know if I'd want to move Foden that much, TBH. I just wish I played more vertical possession football. Again, it is in fairness, it is tricky to do it when you're playing a team like Southampton who just want to defend, but I do take your point. Marmish for McAtee now, that could be fun. It would, again, require Nunes coming on. Well, that could be very interesting, actually. That's probably my favourite suggestion for Marmoush coming on. Yeah, Marmoush on the right, Nunes on, so he actually has an overlapping option. That could be fun. Could be fun. Savvy's good to find teammates in the box. Yes, indeed. I'd say get O'Reilly and Nunes on this pitch. We need them for the overlapping. That could be lovely. Marmish warming up. Lovely. Marmish were perfect. Just getting things on target. If the ball falls near him. If Southampton score a goal, we could. But they won't. Don't worry. We will keep a clean sheet today. It's fine. We will win. Service to Holland has been hard. Well, it's only really Foden who keeps trying to find him. No one else is really trying to find him in those sort of like dangerous areas. I think McAtee may have tried across, but from like a corner or something. Like you're following a corner, but didn't really lead to anything. Yeah, I do take that point. I do take that point indeed. Pep will make any changes at halftime. If he doesn't, then I think that's an error, and I'll be disappointed. Well, we all know McAtee's gone. We all know he's going. We all know he's going. I think he's a good player if given consistent minutes and if, like, you know, played correctly. He's not good enough to get that at City. And that sounds incredibly harsh. That sounds incredibly harsh. But it is the reality. That's the reality. Pred Hunter, my mods are correct. There's a reason you've lost replying privileges. Do not feel like you've been hard done by. You said stupid things. Accountability's a thing. Yes. Get the Bundesliga games on. Musty, no. I'm going to refresh my VPN, my Romanian stream, just to see if that makes a difference. Ari, how far behind I am. I've no idea if it would. Do you want to listen to some Romanian, guys?
FCSB are de acum și echipă de fotbal pentru persoanele cu dizabilități.
That's proof that I just opened my window. That's proof I am in Romania. That's proof I am in Romania. Yeah? Anyway. McAtee backpacking every time he gets in the penalty box. Okay. Passing from the back, suffering from no left foot at left centre back, says Erasma. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that because we don't even need to do like phase 1. Like build out from the back. So I don't even know how relevant that is. Again, what's relevant is the lack of width. There's nothing wrong with not having wingers on the pitch. There's nothing wrong with not having wingers on the pitch. So long, because we've seen this season, sorry, towards the end of the season, that we're able to win games without, you know, Savio and Doku being width holders. We've seen it's been a thing. But the problem arises when you don't replace that width elsewhere with players who are naturally good at it. And again, Lewis is not naturally that sort of player, so he can't do it. Get him into a situation where he comes into midfield, then it works. Get him into a situation where you want him to play like Kyle Walker in his prime, it's not going to work. Romania is a romance language. I was happy when he won. Yeah. It is indeed a boring game. Have faith, though, guys. Hopefully you guys have still found the stream interesting, though. Do I like Earl Grey tea? I don't like tea. Can you blame the player? Southampton is not giving us space. They aren't giving us space, but we should be able to do better with it. We should be able to stretch them more. How does one stretch them more? Actually have some width there. I don't like, but I also don't like coffee, Toby. So I don't think you'd agree with me on that either. Sorry, as well. I just don't really like. I don't like hot drinks unless it's hot chocolate. I don't do tea. I don't do coffee. I do Pepsi Max. And recently, I've only been having the non-caffeine version. And I still like it as much. So I don't even think that... I don't feel any difference. So I don't... You know, for some people, like, caffeine doesn't really impact them as much. I might be one of those people because I didn't really notice a difference when I went from normal Pepsi Max to Pepsi Max no caffeine. I didn't feel like more tired or easier, or I didn't find it easier to sleep, etc. There you go. Fun fact. Fun fact about your boy. But Colin, we know where we are this season. We know where we are this season. We know where we are. I am drinking an alcohol-free mojito. I don't think I've ever had a Horlicks. Yes, it's been pretty good on the ball. Yeah, it's been fine, yeah. Hot drinks are mid. I think they are, personally. I much prefer my drinks cold, but there we go. I'm drinking leaves. Well, yeah, there's some like blueberries and like there's a lime in there as well by the looks of it, but yeah. What is it in a, what are the leaves in the mojito? Is it, I don't know. I'm not very good at drinks. Well, I've moved on to Pepsi Max no caffeine, so I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Oh, mint. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, mint. Thank you, guys. I knew I recognized that smell. Yeah, thank you, guys. I'm not very good at smells or senses. Oh, that's good, AB. Who knows? Maybe I have noticed it, like, subconsciously. Ow. Nico O'Reilly, Nunes crossing, falling as a target man in the box. I have a dream. That would be lovely. I wouldn't mind that at all. What am I good at? Being bad at everything. I don't know, mate. I just don't know. Oh dear. Anyway. Come on now. Howay. Come on, I wanted lots of goals today. Why have I been deceived? Why have I been lied to? Why have I been shammed? Why have I been denied? I've been robbed. I've been robbed. Yeah, robbed. Yeah, it's not like he's rebuilt this side a couple of times already to great effect. I agree. You're completely cutting out sugary drinks. Yeah, well, I don't really have sugary drinks. I think if you, for example, if you like Pepsi, have Pepsi Max for a time, you won't be able to go back to normal Pepsi. This was like me with ketchup. They have the green labeled one, which is like normal amount of sugars and sweetness. But then you have like the reduced sugar or reduced salt, something like the one with the blue label. I can now not go back to, I can't go back to old ketchup. I find it far too sweet because I'm now used to the lower sweetness of the sweet-free ketchup. If I have a can of like full fat Coke, I get like a headache. I just go, oh my god, I can't even handle that. It's amazing how much sugar there is in that. So yeah, would recommend go for like the diet alternatives or like the zero or the max alternatives. Yeah, Donkey, it's gonna happen, mate. By the way, your question was I hope you watched Ask Nobbins W Donkey because your comment was answered. We'll be doing another one of those on Monday. If you guys have got any questions that you want answered in a bit more depth on an Ask Nobbins and you want your name to be featured, then please leave a comment on the most recent Ask Nobbins. Nah, Pepsi Max is elite. Pepsi Max is elite. That's an elite beverage. Someone managed to create more problems. How have we created more problems, Good Music? We've won like every single game over the past couple of months, haven't we? Pepsi Max, not Diet Pepsi. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit. Oh wow, Doku is coming on, okay. It's not the change I would have made, and that's a bit concerning, because how does that change our right-sided presence? We're still not going to have any width on the right. Okay, unless Doku's playing on the right. I'd be a bit concerned that if we bring on Doku and just move Foden out to the right, then he's going to have the exact same problem. Who's he come on for? That's what I want to know. I haven't been told that information yet. And I can't listen to the commentary because they're speaking a language I don't understand, lads. I'm a bit of a Neanderthal. I can't speak Romanian. Who's he come on for, guys? If he plays on the right, then that's fine. If Foden's on, Musty, chill. If Foden came off, I'm not being funny. I actually would have like cancelled the stream, turned it off after that first half performance. We're like, right, guys, that's the end of it. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Jez has saved the world. How you guys watching this? Because we're City fans, mate. What do you mean how we're watching this? If you're a City fan, you watch the football even if your team are shit or not playing that well. It's not how it works. You don't only watch your team when they're playing fun football. McAtee off, that is a correct call to take McAtee off. He did struggle. I just wonder where will Jezza play. That is correct, McAtee coming off though. Yeah, he struggled. He struggled. Not all his fault. Thank you so much, Andrew. Always supporting the channel. I truly appreciate that, mate. Heard a lot of people say Trent doesn't suit Slot's style. I would say that, you know, Trent of this season wasn't really up to the levels that I have seen of him previously. Not saying he played badly by any means, but I take that point. He doesn't naturally suit. Okay, so it's Doku on the left. So how have we changed our right side then? Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Vriss. Sorry. I thought you meant, why are you watching this? This is horrible. I apologize. No, I'm watching this on Prima Play. The VPN is called Urban VPN. It is free. Prima Play is not free. You'll have to pay £5. Here's a fortune for you, Andrew. You've got what it takes, but it'll take everything you've got. It's going to be so funny. And if people were complaining about Trent not being able to defend, I mean, just wait, guys. It looks like it might be Bernardo on the right. Question mark? Question mark? So maybe Lewis moving more centrally. Oh, I thought that ball was going to fall to Erling. Yeah, so a bit of a shift here, perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe Coltrane. I'm still of the view that, look, it's like, I think Foden on the right is like Savio on the left for me. Not as extreme as Savio on the left, but to an extent. Savio on the left is only better at shooting. And, you know, scoring goals, and I guess, you know, crossing with the left foot, obviously. He can do so much more on the right side, Savio. He's far more of a multifaceted threat on the right side. And for me, Foden's a similar one. If we're talking about, you know, this left 8-10 area or a right 8-10 area, yeah, he's far more of a goal threat on that right side because he can take the shots with the left foot. But he's so much better at everything else. He's better at dribbling. The main boost is he's a lot better at passing. Oh, fuck, I've absolutely bottled it. Right, this timer is now going to be horrendously useless. Yeah, I'm a useless cretin. I just got so excited at the second half starting. So this is 2 minutes behind. Yeah, sorry. This is 2 minutes behind. So just add 2 minutes onto this. I'm at 47:20, right? God, I'm such a useless idiot. Sorry, guys. That's my bad. Letting Lewis beat you in the air is the worst thing you can do as a professional footballer. How tall is Rico Lewis? I know we've chatted about this before. He's 3'2", right? I believe that's correct. No, never mind. Am I wrong? Where is Bernardo, you bastard? Where are you? Where are you? No, there he is. Okay, he is on the right. Okay, fine. Yeah, so Bernardo has gone to right wing. Lewis more central. That makes a lot more sense. I thought Bernardo was going to attack that back post. Savio would have attacked that. That's all I'm saying. He's 5'6". I thought he was shorter than that, to be fair. Thought he was shorter. There we go. You learn something new every day. I'm definitely going to forget that now. KDB crosses are finito burrito. He still has it in him in moments. And some games, De Bruyne this season has been really weird because sometimes he'll have a game and you're like, yeah, this is the player that we've been missing all season. Or whatever. And then he'll have games where it's like, oh, you're done at this level. It's just very confusing. The lack of consistency has been quite upsetting. Been quite upsetting, but there we go. How tall is Lamptey? How tall is Lamptey? Let me know, chat. Let me know. Well done, Akanji. Again, the centre-backs have been good today. They have done all they can do. There is nothing more that Akanji and Diaz could be doing right now. Edison, likewise, has had shit all to do. There's nothing for them to do right here, right now. Kova, have a twat. Oh, he tried to play in Rico, but it's a bad ball. Well won back, whoever that was. Was that Yoshko? Yes. God, Gavardiol is so fit. Well done. Oh, that's really nice, Kevin. Play in Phil. Have a shot. I don't care if it's your right foot. Oh, you should have just had a shot, mate. Don't foul. Win it back. Win it back. Come on, Akanji. Do some work. There you go. Yes. Good work. Easy. Need a clean sheet for who? For City? I would suspect we are going to get one. Lamptey's 5'4". Goodness me. What a cutie. This isn't giving us a foul, though, right? Like, there was just Akanji getting ahead of the ball, right? I don't know why the play stopped here. Oh, to be fair, he does catch him in the face. That's reasonable. Not yet, Jack. I'm 5'6". Oh, I'm more like 4'6". I'm more like 4'6". That's on a good day. That's if the sun's out. You know, if it's been dark for a couple of weeks, I shrivel to 2'2". It totally depends. Totally depends. I am a precious little flower. You get me? And sometimes I bloom. Sometimes I bloom. And I can ascend to the mighty heights of 5'1". But again, you're typically going to find me at around dwarf level. Yeah, it was a mistake, in fairness, Havoc. But he had some defending to do there, and he did it. So big up to him. Right, Bernardo. Here's our width holder on the right. Throwing it back. So throwing it back? Running it back to 2023. Oh, throwing it back. Something a little bit different. Come on, Jeremy. What have you got for me? I can smell a goal from outside the box. I can smell it. I can smell it. It smells like hope. It smells like hope. A baby midget, that would be musty. Oh, the ball stayed in play. Play to the whistle. Well done, Doku. That's brilliant. If we score from this, I'll be class. Oh. Have a shot, Kova. Oh, well blocked. Fez. Kova's hair is very nice. It's so much better when it's grown out like that. Keep it long like that, Kova. And maybe we'll kiss. I don't know. Just saw Deez's heat map. Vast majority of his touches have been around Southampton's box. Yes, man. Defensively, they've done everything they've had to do. It's been very marginal, but they've been doing it. So fair fucks to them. Fair fucks to them. What have you got, Doku? What have you got? I don't like the buzz. I prefer it grown out. Oh, Akanji, I was bigging you up and you give away the ball in a very silly area and you've slipped. Well done, Kova. Nice one. Guys, what's been happening with the T-Wolves? I've not been keeping up to date. Are we still losing to the Warriors? Oh my god. I thought that was a shit ball. Never mind, it's actually worked. Jeremy, Take him on. You got him. Take them all on. Take all 3 of them on. You got this. Oh my god, he actually has. Oh, he actually did really well there. Is that a corner? Yeah, Doku's dribbling is insane. Enough is enough, says Ab. What does that mean? Enough is enough. What do you want me to do? Doku's come on, and do you see what I mean about I don't really get why this was... I don't really get why this was the first sub to make, because it hasn't helped the main issue, which was the right side. It's 1-1. Oh, we won the second match then. Nice. Big up. Ramsdale patting the ball. We were tied 1-1. Thank you, Havoc. Oh, if we get to the conference finals and there's somehow a... Where is Oklahoma, guys? Where is Oklahoma? Is that more like... No, it can't be East Coast because that's the other fucking conference, you idiot. So even the finals, even the conference finals aren't going to be good times. Never mind. We're not going to be able to stream them then, lads. We're not going to be able to stream it. Born in the USA, I was... It's above Texas. They're down to Denver. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Denver are quite good. They have Jokic. Where's Denver? Where's Denver? Yeah. We're all on the same. I was just trying to think about... Is there a time... Is there a team we could play in the finals where the time is slightly nicer, but I imagine it's the same time everywhere? Guys, I would actually argue we've been worse this second half. I'm not being funny. I think we've gone backwards a little bit. Yeah, Southampton are actually getting more on the ball now. Colorado, I'm not gonna lie, Sarah, I don't even know where Colorado is. Is that middle? Is that one of those? There's loads of states in the middle where I just don't know. There's like bare loads in the middle where I'm like, what happens there? What actually happens there? How detrimental would a draw be? It'll be fucking pathetic and embarrassing, and I'll put me in a bad mood for the rest of the day. And I've got a fucking date with my bloody fiance. That's a foul. Well done, Phil. You're gonna start booking these players, lads. Well done. Next to Nevada, that's another one. Oh, see, I know where California is, so that does help. We sent scouts. Yeah, I saw that Belabor one. But what I don't like is that the signing of Nico has... I don't agree that signing Nico means that we can't sign Belabor. Why can't we sign both of them? Why are we acting like it's a dichotomy? Why has it got to be one or the other? Oh, sorry, we can't have fucking Mahrez at the club because we already have Leroy Sané and Sterling. Like, what are we doing? Where's that come from? Oh, Jeremy. Give away the ball. Yeah, we've gotten worse since the sub. I'm not saying that's Doku's fault. I'm just saying that it's not actually helped out the issues, and the issues were the right side. I don't really know why we thought bringing on a left winger would help our right side. Whatever. Whatever, Pep. I just don't get you sometimes, man. I don't get you. You're a cutie. You're a cutie with your lovely bald head, but I just don't get you. Everyone here saw we had no right side. Oh, God, Cavallio's been done. Oh, he's been fouled. Christ, I don't know, got lucky there. Everyone could see we need to sort out the right side. And what do? You bring on a left winger. Hey, Maverick, the prediction's still there. Don't worry about it. We'll score 1 in 5 minutes. The other 3 will come. You guys didn't give me your score predictions, by the way. You little frauds. Yeah, exactly, man. I don't understand what is the correlation there. Why does one impact the other? Acting like they can't play in the same team. Never mind, like, rotate with one another. But they absolutely could play in the same team if you really wanted them to. You could have Rodri and Belabor as your... Sorry. It doesn't matter, really. You could have, like, Rodri and Belabor as your 2 deeper midfielders in the bottom of the box. Oh, hello. Oh, Bernard. Oh... Something nearly happened there when Foden just decided to, you know what, I actually just need to have a shot here because these cunts aren't doing anything. He had a shot, it actually nearly led to something. That's a nice slip by Foden again. What was I saying? Can't remember. My brain is not working. It's not working today. What was I just talking about, guys? Let me know. Let me know what I was just talking about. We've got 30 minutes to score a fucking goal. I'm never nervous, Mad Hatter. Foden has decided he wants to score. Well, he's just like having to fucking shoot. Have a shot, Phil. It's a corner. Is it? I think. And again, this is what you get when you move Phil more to the right central midfield. I still think that we've been worse as a team, though. We still have been worse as a team. Again, Foden's trying. Fucking trying. The rest of this team is playing like absolute dog shit. Pissing me off, man. Sort it out. Sort it out, boys. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Coltrane. That was it. Belabor and Nico, thank you, mate. Why can't we have a box midfield of Rodri, Belabor as the base, and then ahead, Foden and Nico? Or if you want to reverse that, Foden and Belabor? I'd probably go for Nico, just because he's more of that sort of player. Why can't we just do that? Why isn't that an unbelievable... That's an unbelievably safe midfield. It's got a lot of good passing in it as well, with Nico and Rodri and Foden. It's got ridiculous physicality with Rodri and... is that not a foul? I thought it was a foul on Phil. Well done, mate. Well done. Wins the foul. Lovely stuff. Why can't we do that again? Great physicality. Yeah, Phil's been really feeling himself today. He doesn't normally attempt 1v1 dribbles out wide because he's not good at them. So that's good that you won the foul there. Fairs. Absolute boy. They don't sell them cheap, but why can't we... The money that we were going to spend on Verts, why can't we just spend that on Belabor? I don't give a shit about Verts. I'd rather spend 130 million on fucking Belabor, as I say. Is this going to be Kevin ball in? No, Phil? Oh, that was so close. Oh. Haaland nearly stretched for it. Really nice ball, actually. Nearly got to it, man. Oh. 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 Yeah, that's a fucking sensational ball by Phil. Again. People say... I'm not having to go Haaland here, but people have got it in their heads that this guy can't create for Haaland because they look at it and go, well, how many times has he assisted him? Not that many compared to someone like De Bruyne. Do you understand how much expected assists Phil Foden has generated for Erling Haaland? This season, it is the same as Kevin De Bruyne. It is the same. I'm not saying that there's a conspiracy for Haaland like not converting the opportunities Phil creates for him, but what I am saying is that it's definitely a conspiracy and he hates him. No, it's just unfortunate. But it sadly helps prop up this really fake notion of what these guys are as players. It's very annoying. The best example for me was that Newcastle game at home last season. Foden created about 6 great chances for Haaland in that game. Didn't put one of them away, which was a shame. Shout out Alvarez for scoring the goal that day. It was an unbelievable finish as well. Big up to Julian. Always preferred Alvarez to Haaland. No cap, no cap. No cap detected. There are no caps here, guys. There are no caps here. None at all. Around 30 minutes left. Can we, like, score a goal, boys? I'm getting a bit bored now. I'm getting a bit bored now. Twitter is a net negative, yeah. The problem, and this is going to sound incredibly fascist of me, the problem with Twitter is that everyone can get their opinion out there. And that's a good thing, obviously, but it's also a bad thing if you want to have an actual conversation about... If you want to have an intelligent conversation, anyway, because read the shirt, guys. We know this is the state of play. You can amend this to most people on social media are whatever the +1 to an idiot is. Most people are idiots, and most people are on social media. I still think we win the game, guys. Don't worry. What I would love to see is a fucking right presence, though. Can I have Savio on or Nunes on? That would be absolutely sensational. Oh, here we go. In the box, Bernardo. Oh, cleared off the line. Oh, gosh. Nearly scored there, guys. Doku did really well. Came to Bernard. Oh. Our easiest fixture was, as it turned out, was Leicester at home. God, they were worse than Southampton that day. They were worse than Southampton that day. In fact, at the Etihad, we only beat Southampton 1-0. Another game where he could have had 3 assists, but whatever. Whatever. I will not forgive or forget. Come on, Bernard. What have you got for me, Bernard? In a game like this, why do we need Bernardo Silva on the pitch? I'm not being funny. Why can't Savio just do what Bernardo's doing right now? It's not like Southampton are going to dominate us and put our fucking rest defence under pressure. Or our actual defence under pressure. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy. God, this has been such a stinky game, man. Doku's giving away a foul. That's annoying. Oh, mate. I still can't believe that Bournemouth reaction from some Neanderthals, man. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal scenes, man. It is staggering. I would actually do that, yeah. I'm not being funny. I think KDB's been a bit shit today. And that sounds really mean. I think he's been shit. No, he hasn't been shit. He's been a bit shit. I think he's been playing at a... Not a bit, no. He's below par. He's below average. I think he's probably at a 4. You know, if you're doing a cheeky... LB player ratings, I reckon Kevin's rocking a 4 right now. Below average. To be fair, I think the highest I give any City player is a 7. I think that's probably fair. I'd give Foden a 7. He's been good. 7 is good. Why is Southampton in our box? Lads, are we actually going to lose this game? Hello? Please? Oh my. Why is Ruben Diaz having to actually do some defending? Chat? Can we tranquilo? Spartacus, then why are they dead, mate? Yeah? Answer, they are dead. Oh, that's a really good ball by Kevin. He heard me. He heard me having a go. Haaland! Oh, dearie me. Why can't we just have a good situation where we can score a goal? Oh, this is no bueno. Easy for Lewis. That's easy for my right back. Big up to him, man. Big up to him. AC Milan getting 6th. Oh, my. Lewis wants some support. Didn't get it. Gets it now. Oh, God. If Southampton score from their first fucking corner, I'm going to be concerned. I had to watch that Erling situation again. That concerns me. It's his first game back from injury, in fairness, but he's played a lot of football. Today. He's played nearly 70 minutes. Oh, let's get rid of this corner, chat. Okay, nice. Cleared away. Beautiful work. Maverick says we are rubbish. It's not been a good day, has it? It's not been a good day. I'm still amazed that that right side has still not been addressed, Pep. I don't really know what you're doing here. I don't know what the game plan is. What is the thinking there? Once again, I didn't get the Doku sub. In isolation, it makes no sense. Bringing on a left winger does not solve our issues at right wing. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Oh, great. Have we actually just relegated our best player to the right wing? Is that that's actually what's been happening in the past few attacks? Unbelievable, this. This is a staggering bit of decision-making. Lewis dispossessed. Well done, Cover. In before it works. Kevin! Oh, Jeremy's going to score a goal here. Oh, nice ball trying to find Haaland. Manu. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Musty. Once again, you know that our best player in the first half, the only player who was actually an offensive threat, and actually, oh, what a ball, Phil. Oh, fuck off, man. The only player who was actually doing something. The only player doing something now, by the way, and Doku, in fairness, as well. Yeah, just put him into an area where he'll get less of the ball, less touches in dangerous areas, and just less influential all around. Let's just do that. Okay. That makes sense. Christ almighty, man. He's playing really well today. If we can all agree that Foden's playing well today, and the rest of the team are playing like shit, then that debunks another myth that got started this season. It's a corner. His corners haven't been good today, though. His corners have been shit. So he does need to up his game there. And there you go. He's been taken off them. That's correct, because his corners haven't been good. Actually, no, it's not correct. I still would have had him on them, but meaningless. Diaz, can you score a header for once in your life? Thank you, sir. Please. Could we just score? Oh, actually, we actually had a shot. That was actually relatively dangerous. I think that was Yoshko. Was it Manu? Sorry. Don't look anything alike. How on earth did I do that? Deary me. We can't agree with that. Spartacus, what the hell? That's outrageous. We've created more this half, have we? I think Southampton, if anything, been better this half. An interesting take. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. It's Phil. Manu. Lewis. Kevin, what have you got for me, Kev? Get off the pitch. I love you, Kevin, but please, for the love of God, get off the pitch. Performances like this are not helping me. They are not helping me think that we are making an incorrect decision in not renewing your extortionate wages. Can you please, Pep, do something here? Can you take off Kev, put on Savio, and put Foden in the fucking middle? Thank you very much. And can we actually go back to what was working? Thank you. Christ. Where's Nunes? Not on the fucking pitch. I'm getting annoyed, you know. I'm getting pissed off at Pep here, man. And I'm normally pretty chill, guys. I'm getting angry. Fucking do something. There's 20 minutes left. You bald man. Fucking change something. Oh, I don't know. Maybe do the thing that has been a fucking problem all game. It's been a problem all game where we had no fucking right-sided presence. This is 2 minutes behind, Skeppy. I started the timer too late. De Bruyne needs to actually take one for the team and pretend he's like hurt his ankle or something just to get taken off the pitch. Because this is insane. Put my Savio in the fucking bag. Put my Nunes in the fucking bag. I didn't mind the first half because a mistake was made. Okay, we all make mistakes. The real question is, how does one rectify it? How do you change the lack of a right wing? Do I A, bring on a right winger? Do I B, bring on a player who's in good form as an overlapping right back option? Or do I C, take our best player, move him into a less advantageous position, and bring on a left winger. Which of those options do I do, chat? Which of those options do I fucking do? Foden's been great this game, Trey. He's been our best player by a considerable margin. A, B, or C? Oh, yeah, you thought A. You thought B. Yeah, C. Yeah, C. Yeah, see this draw. See this goalless performance. Pissing me off. I'm triggered now. I'm triggered now. Because, again, I can accept, like, a bad performances from players or a bad setup initially. What I can't accept is that happening for over 70 minutes and it's just not being rectified. That is where I draw. That's where I personally draw my fucking line in the sand, yeah? I don't like sand. It's rough, coarse, irritating. It gets everywhere.
POV, 82nd minute Gundor Anon, Kovacic off.
Nah, even better. Let's take Foden off. Let's take Foden off, shall we? Not good. No, that's not a good ball, though, Foden. Good idea. Not a good ball, though. What, Musty? What are you saying? No way. Oh, my God. Guys, we're actually bringing on a right winger. Oh, it only took until the fucking 75th minute and me bitching and moaning about it for that to happen. Insane. These are good changes, Pep. Could you not have made these earlier? Now we're going to have... Right, you need to take off Kevin for Savio and probably Lewis for O'Reilly. Move Akanji to right back, probably. Move O'Reilly to left back. Actually have a presence. And that's the end of the stream, guys. That's thanks. Yep. Right, I'm back. I do not care if we win from this point. That was the wrong decision. Come on, Haaland, score a goal and prove me wrong. Oh my God, we actually didn't score. Kevin! Good block. Pep's most people today. Yeah, that would be quite funny. That would be great if like Kevin De Bruyne scores and shushes the screen. Again, I don't care if we win because it is still a positive in bringing on Savio. But that is the wrong substitution, and I do not give a shit if we score 5 goals from here. That's still the wrong substitution. What is he doing? I don't get it. That's the fact it took until the 75th minute. So yeah, that Diaz pass nearly fucked me over, Spartacus. The fact it took until the 75th minute to change anything. And then the fact that Kevin is still on this goddamn pitch is insanity. You know what? I don't even mind keeping Kevin on that much. Wait, who else came off, guys? Because I left. So who else came off when that happened? Was it Bernardo? Can you imagine, Matty? Yeah. It's a shame we didn't have a natural goal scorer in that area. That would have been good. Crazy. Was it Rico? Okay. Oh, Riley's gone to right back. What the... What? Has he? No, he's in midfield. What's going on? Pep, what are we doing? So Bernardo's still on this pitch, yeah? Bernardo's still on this pitch. if you want to keep Kevin on because he's got like some dirty images of you or whatever, this isn't a game where we need fucking Kovacic and Bernardo all on the pitch at the same time. You can sacrifice one of them and have a more attacking side, you know. Jack, shut up. I'm gonna go. If this stays 0-0, I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna. Please just win, guys. For the love of God, just win. We need these 3 points. Can we get it on the deck? Savio, twat it, mate. Come on, Akanji. Batter it. Oh, never mind. It's nowhere near. Just, I'm so bored of Pep's weird brain. I don't get you. You guys know I love to, like, defend Pep, but I am not afraid of saying he's lost the plot or gone insane. I just don't know what we think we're doing. This puts 3rd place in jeopardy as well, by the way. Yeah. Well, I tell you what really helped our chances of scoring a goal. It was taking off one of our best players this season for shot creating actions and goal creating actions and scoring goals, and one of our only shooters. That was a clever thing to do. That was a really clever thing to do. Yeah, we're doing Kyle Walker syndrome now, boys. Akanji and Diaz think they're him. I am fucking furious. I might not be showing it a lot. I'm fucking disgusted at what is happening in this fucking game, man. I'm laughing, but I'm really fucking pissed off. You don't understand. When was the last time Southampton kept a clean sheet? Tom, our manager has been fucking dog shit today. Fucking dog shit. Come on, fucking prove me wrong, guys. Actually, you won't. Even if you score, you won't fucking prove me wrong because you're putting yourself into a worse fucking position. Oh, sorry, Jack. Yeah, what a stat, guys. Southampton have 2 clean sheets in the last 47 Premier League games. If this stays 0-0, Jack, I'm nicking that. Oh yeah, that was one of my favourite goals. Is he onside? He's onside. It's chill. Guys, you have 10 minutes to not look like a total fucking heap of dog shit. For those people, because people aren't going to watch this game back if City win. So you've got that much amount of time to pretend that you played well today. You've got that much amount of time to pretend. Oh, someone gets set on Sky, Fairs. I'll steal it off them then. Manu. Come on, Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy. What have you got for me? Oh. Once again, I didn't mind Doku coming on. That's fine. But it was never going to address the right side issue. Akanji's quite quick. For a centre-back, I think. He's not slow. He's not like Ruben Diaz. Who is slow, I think. But he's also not, rapid like Kusanov. He's like middle. He's like middle for pace. Oh, headed back by Haaland. Surely. What is happening, guys? Why can we not put this ball in the back of the bloody net? Oh, dearie me. That's good by Haaland. Oh, did Kovacic get in Savio's fucking way or the other way around? Brilliant. It's a corner. It's embarrassing is what it is. Christ. Again, I was willing to let a lot go in that first half because I was willing to let Pep amend the issues. I'm watching it from Romania. Oh, it's a good save actually from Ramsdale. Have we just like popped our centre-backs forward? Yeah, we actually have. This is how desperate it's got. We've put Ruben Diaz a fucking striker. It's a relatively easy save for him to make him fair, to be fair, chat. You know, it's at him. I'd expect him to make that relatively comfortably. Yeah. Also, like, I think Howard Bellis does well there to get something on it. We're shitting corners. Yeah, take off our second best corner taker this season. That'll work. That'll do the trick. Oh, Marmouche is on. Now we're not going to be shit at corners. Hooray. Oh my god, can you imagine if like Marmouche scored with his first touch? That would have been funny. Oh, is that a foul? Brilliant. We'll get Ramsdale as a cheeky backup. Why not? Why not? I ain't doing a fucking post-mortem, guys. I'm going out for dinner, and I'm enjoying my fucking evening. I'm not talking about this dog shit game. Just an FYI. Just an FYI. You have to go somewhere else for your analysis. I'm going to go eat dinner and have a good evening and not waste it talking about City. And this fucking pigsty of a performance. Good God, man. Come on, linesman, keep it in play. Oh, Ederson! he's come to touch the ball. Ugh. Oi, Ozomar scored a goal. You guys spoiled it for me. What are you doing, Mac? Jeremy. Is this a goal? Am I smelling a goal? Kevin? No. Oh, Fez. Sorry, Jack. Do you see what I said about... Sorry, the headband. No, what was it? Sorry, Mac. I thought it was spoiling something. That's my bad. I take it back. Now, what do you say about the headband? Roy, I don't even think the thing was like bringing on Marmouche. The thing for me was, why have you brought in the left winger when the right wing was the problem? Why did you move our best player to a worse position in the second half? And he actually was still our best player on the pitch, by the way. And then, why would you take that player off when there's other options to bring on? So even before I'm talking about Marmouche, there's like 3 or 4 other problems I've got with Pep's decisions in this game. I don't understand. We need a fucking Aston Villa miracle. Yeah, bring on Mateus. Come on, Kevin, have a twat. Too tame, too easy. Howard Bellis and Ronnie Edwards agreed to both not cut their hair until Southampton won a Premier League. Oh my god. When was the last time Southampton won? That's a cute little thing, though. Yeah, De Bruyne. I am amazed. And also, you can't convince me that this is like a political situation where, oh, he can't take off De Bruyne because he's experienced and because he's the captain and he's the main man in the dressing room. Brother, we have 3 games of the season left and he's leaving at the end of the season. I don't give a shit if De Bruyne doesn't play a minute from now until the end of the season and he throws his knickers in a twist. Who cares? He's not playing many more games for the club. Who cares if he would be a little bit upset about coming off? He's playing like ass. He's playing like a booty. Oh. Last win was Ipswich in Feb. That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. See, I don't mind the switches, Coltrane. I don't mind. I don't mind the idea of the first. I thought the lineup was good. I thought the lineup was fine. We set up in a weird way. We didn't set up how I thought we were going to set up, but in principle, the lineup was fine. It's been used in a weird way. I don't know why we're asking Rico Lewis to provide that width, as I say. But then second half, you got a chance. Change it. Yeah? change it. Oh, I'll change it, but not for the better. Oh, okay, thank you, sir. Oh, come on, let's put this in the back of the net. What the fuck is going on here? What is happening? Doku, man. Oh, Christ almighty. As I say, I ain't doing a post-mortem. I'm having dinner. And I'm having a good time. Guys, don't worry because we've had 23 attempts. It's alright. If this stays at 0-0, I need to have a fucking rant. So I bloody will be doing an analysis video tomorrow. I'm going to be in such a bad mood tomorrow. Getting stills of this fucking twat cunt shit game pissing me off. Guys, it's the 90th minute. Jesus will score now. I'm only on the 89th. Oh my god, why is Southampton attacking us again? What is happening? Again. Again. I can accept individuals playing badly. I can accept a manager setting up a side incorrectly or not optimally initially, but then remedying that. What I can't accept is an unwillingness to address the issue quickly enough, and then an unwillingness to take off players who should be being taken off and bringing on players who should be being brought on. And taking off players who shouldn't be being taken off. Once again, I do not care if Kevin De Bruyne scores the winner. De Bruyne should not be on this football pitch, and Phil Foden should. And that's the bottom line. Oh my god, are we actually going to score here because they've bottled it? Oh, Marmo hit the crossbar. Oh my god. Oh, it's coming. Guys, there's hope. That's what happens when you got a shooter on the pitch, to be fair. I don't know what that Southampton player was doing. At least he just had a twat. That's what Foden was doing earlier. He was just like, right, I'll just have to twat it then and give it a go. I want to see Marmoush given a few more minutes in that sort of... Maybe in that area picked up the ball there. I like the idea of having like Marmoush and Phil double tens. If we're not bringing in Averts, how fun would that be? Two lads who just love to fucking shoot. Two lads who are great in small spaces. One's got an unreal first touch and scanning ability. The other's got ridiculous pace and ability to run in behind. That would be good. Oh dear. Why is McAtee starting not like he's playing well so his value isn't going up? That's a really good question. Again, if we're sacking off McAtee this summer, what is the point? Shouldn't he be given like Grealish treatment? RC, great question. Oh yeah, we can be part of history. We can be the reason why Derby is still the worst team. So we'll still be up there, guys. Nervous yet? Mad Hatter, I'm not nervous. I'm angry. I've got no reason to be nervous. It's, you know, I'm chilling. Marmouche is running, guys. Look at him go. What a boy. Oh. 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 Derby haters, yeah, they were going... Right, finally, the ridicule is going to be over. The ridicule is going to be over. Alas. Alas not. Mm. I'm incensed, says Mad Hatter. Yeah, again, I am... It might not be obvious. I'm apoplectic with rage right now. This is like how angry I was when it was Anfield earlier in the season. And also Madrid away. I'm angry because the manager can be doing so much better here. And should be doing so much better with really basic, obvious solutions. So what the fuck is he doing? Just fucking bored. Oh my god, are we actually going to concede a goal? Yo, that would be hilarious. Huh. This is unreal. Yeah, I am fuming. Fucking bullshit. Fucking piece of shit, man. I'm going to drink so much tonight. I'll be so real. Come on, Bernard. Come on, Bernard. What have you got for me? Yeah, guys. What we definitely needed was a fucking cautious duo of sodding Kovacic and Bernardo Silva. All game. Yeah, great. Great. Shut up. Musty chill. Come on, Edison, score a fucking goal, mate. You know you want to. Yeah, this is actually mad, you know. I can't remember the last time I was this angry at football. Yeah, wow. Actually, Edison nearly got an assist there. That's insane. Three-all final, big up. I've got a tweet drafted, ready to go. I'm ready to hit post. I'm pissed. Come on, ref. Give us a goal for free. This one is on Pep, I agree. Yes. YK, it was a fun-looking team. Absolutely it was a fun-looking team. If you had a working brain, you'd understand it was to do with the setup. Here's my tweet, guys. Sorry, but the fuck is Pep playing at? Lineup was fine. Setup was not. Zero right-sided threat. Solution? Bring on a left wing and push our best performer out wide on his own. Then to top it all off, take off our best performer and keep KDB on. Brackets. Who was awful. I'm genuinely fuming. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's posted. It's done.
Congratulations for being shit. Well done for being shit, and well done for being shit. What was going on there?
Deary me. Well, that was just horrendously embarrassing. Christ. Pep sold the game on purpose for Arteta. Shut up, GG. Definitely not. Yeah. Uh,
It's going to be scary when I'm back from injury. Southampton, prepare to be humbled. The king is back.
You don't like to touch balls?
Might as well go.
So I love it. So yeah, come.
Oh. Oh dear. Well, yeah, guys. I don't really know what to say. I think I've said all I need to say on it, to be fair. We should have won that game really comfortably. There was nothing wrong with the lineup. If you're looking at that team and you're saying that team is going to struggle to score a goal against Southampton, you are lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. There is no way anyone looked at that team and went, yeah, this is going to be a hard one today. The team is good enough. Clearly, it's more than good enough. The problem on this for today was Pep. I don't know why we think that Lewis is a viable option at right wing, or McAtee for that matter. I don't know why we then decide that we won't even address the right side until the 75th minute, whenever it was. And then we will take off the best player on the pitch, who was Foden, by a fair margin as well, by the way. We will keep on De Bruyne, who was fucking garbage dog shit. We'll keep on Bernardo and Kovacic all at the same time. When they aren't offering anything, we don't need them both on the pitch at the same time. Because funnily enough, you're against Southampton, guys. It's Southampton. They're shit. And we're shit because we just drew to them. You don't need to be this cautious. At that point, why didn't you take off one of Bernardo or Kova and bring on Savio? It wouldn't have fucking mattered. It's not like Southampton were coming forwards with any real threat. Why are people asking me who's the best performer? Are you guys okay?
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Damn, I just saw the table, yeah.
I'm getting really sarky today, guys. I'm pissed. This knitting guy, I'm sorry, this lad can't read. Right, okay, guys, I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to go have a fun evening, yeah? I'm going to go have fun. I'm going to take Mrs. Dobbins out for a lovely dinner, and it's going to be a lovely time. There will be an analysis video tomorrow. Yeah, this is on Pep. Clearly. Again, I'm not being funny. If you guys look at that lineup and you go, oh my, and if you go, oh yeah, we're going to struggle here, You're not being serious, are you? Like, we all watched that and knew. We all watched that and knew that clearly we should be winning.
Well done for being shit, and well done for being shit.
Yes, Gordon, yes.
What was going on there?
Anyway, guys. Many men wish death upon me. Right, I'm going, guys.
Jan Bednarik.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll do an announcement video tomorrow. Catch you then. Have a good evening, lads. Bye-bye.